Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stage. So, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, all is good.
All
All
is
is
good.
good. And you?
Perfect. Everything is good. As we promised, this will be interesting story because we met few weeks ago and we was talking about possible about e-commerce and my story of e-commerce success. It's always from side where you talk about some building the brands and etc. But there's so many ways to make a success in e-commerce, and I think we need to motivate people to go in e-commerce because like e-commerce revenue is growing so fast. It's like 50% adding in the next 2-3 years, so it will be more than 1.5 trillion. So this is like huge industry which is growing, and I think really important right now is to share our stories because it hasn't been made in 1 year. It hasn't been made in one step. And thank you for coming to this podcast.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Yeah.
And let's dive deep straight because when you told me the story that you started a few years ago with $700 in your pocket, and right now you are running the business in a different country than you have born, and it's so interesting. So let's go. How you started all this road, and when you understood that okay, e-commerce is my thing, and I want to get there because I think it happened before you moved to the place where you are living right now.
Yes, exactly. First, thank you for having me, and I enjoy also to discuss something about e-commerce and tell people that there is a place for everyone. So the story is back to 2019 uh, when I just left my country with $717. I come to China, and I was just because I started back dropshipping in 2015. You know, so it was like some COD in my country. Some small orders, but I keep in my mind that I want to do something. So best place, to start something big is like China. So I quit my job. I take the first plane to China and I travel. And really, literally, it was like $717. I remember this number. Yes,
So you was living in which country?
I was living in Jordan.
Jordan. Okay.
Yeah, and I traveled to China. I've been in China many times because since 2005 I am, visit China for the business. So I decide just to move. Yeah, I have the plan, but I don't have the, I have in my mind that okay, I want to do the dropshipping business, but I want to do like the model of dropshipping agent, not
Yeah.
only like just the dropshipping. Yeah, I've been like preparing my presentation, visiting like some offices, like discuss with them the idea, and this time everyone tell, okay, you are crazy, no, this will not. No, we are not able to jump in, until November 2019. I meet one Chinese guy, he's my partner, and we start with 4 people, and it was like crazy because the team with me, they don't know nothing about the dropshipping, and I need to explain for them how is the process, how to deal with the customers, yeah. And believe me, I have zero clients, so no customers, but I stay like in Facebook, like each day, like 10 to 12 hours, texting people like, okay, I'm dropshipping agent. I would like, okay, if you have some orders, you can give me. I don't have system. I don't have warehouse. I don't have nothing. So I catch my first customer. He was from Singapore and he have 25 orders. And this is like the first money I get by PayPal. It was like $81. And believe me, I do like a celebration. Yeah. And we do the packing in the office and we do the labeling in the office. My partner take the big bag with the orders, put it in his car, take it for Unexpress, put it, and we see it after, it's start to move, and people start like, okay, more clients is coming, we get more team, we get bigger warehouse. So we start from zero customer. Now we have over 4,000 customers. I think many you can find them here in the chat. I think they are joining. Yeah. And we start with 4 people and now we have over 130 people in the company.
I think we have something similar here. When you
Yeah.
told that you found a partner, and this I will just put out two things right now. The first
Yes.
thing I think, which is changing your way of thinking and motivation of moving somewhere else, is you didn't want to be a
Exactly.
fisherman. You didn't want to be a fisherman. You wanted to make a fishing rods. So you wanted to give them chance to make money. So you understood, okay, money is not where the fishermen are. There is some money, but maybe not the amount of money what you want
Exactly.
or idea. So this is the first thing which we need to always understand. Let's dream big. Let's not go after those 10,000 in a month or something like that. Let's dream big. Let's understand how we can really help. And this is when you like focus not only being a fisherman and putting everything for yourself, but when you are putting this chance to make others money with you together. That's, I think, it's a huge thing. The In my business was the same. I'm running the e-commerce agency where we are giving the full e-commerce package, helping scale our client businesses like to the moon. It was the same when I understood that I needed somebody who helps me and who goes with me, who do the things what I not good, but I know that in my business it's important. And this is, I think, is really important step. What you found a partner. Maybe you remember how you found, what was the reason why he started with you, because I know that many businesses who is small right now, you just need to find a partner who will take some kind of the things from you, and he will do that thing. So you will split the responsibilities. So somebody's doing, I don't know, delivery, somebody's doing marketing, or you will split them, and you can achieve new heights with doing that thing what you really love. So what was your story of meeting partner? Because I know that there should be more details. Why you started to work? What was the reasons and etc.
Actually, to be very to be very honest, when I come to China, I don't want to be partner with Chinese people, you know. So because they are the local people, and it will be like little bit hard, especially.
Small secret. When I started my e-commerce road, I was thinking that having an agency is like robbing just people. I was thinking that agency business is the worst business where you can be right now. And most of my income right now comes from the agency business. So I
Yes,
understand what you meant with that you didn't want a Chinese partner.
yes. So and actually we meet in March 2019, and he keep asking me, okay, come, we could do something together, just let's think something together. So it takes us from March until November to 2019, 2019, until we just sit down. uh, I put my presentation and I tell, okay, this is my plan, this is what I need, you know and we start. And for him, he'd been doing like the traditional business, you know, for many years. So to change his mindset from doing the traditional business and selling by bulk only, by containers, to start to do, like one piece by drop shipping. So it was like, yeah. But actually, he trusted me. We take the risk together, and we start. as you say, we split. Okay, so I am handling the total. I'm running the company. He's like supporting my back, with the get me the contracts with shipping companies, get me the contracts with factories. So it's like I am in the front. He's in my back, and he's really really big support for me. And
So you did the
mm,
responsibility splitting. You don't call it like that, but you found somebody who can take responsibilities which you can take. Like for me, I can understand the strategy. I can go and understand how to create more demand on the product and etc. But I can't operate all that. I understand that doesn't give me energy in the daily thing. And the same for you. So you understood, okay, you need some partner who can help you with the contracts, who can give you maybe some support with the money or whatever it is. You just find in what you are good and what help you need. I think that's a huge,
yeah, yes.
it's a huge ego growth too, because before that I was thinking, I think you were thinking the same. I can do everything on my own. I know everything. So why I need somebody? I will just do everything on my own.
No, from the beginning, I do believe that I cannot do it by myself. I
No.
need, I need people around me. I need, and my team is amazing. I think personally, I think I have the best team on ever. They are working very hard. They are supportive. And if you don't have the right team with you, I do believe that you cannot succeed.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
But that's a one. Okay, you were starting from that. That's cool for me. It took me a lot of years to understand that this is the most important part, and it's not just the saying in the books. It's like reality. When you have a team which can achieve everything, and you work with your team, and you give them all the resources they need to grow, that's a cool thing. So you mentioned those first $80, which came from 25 ordered products. So what was the feeling there? Because this is like, I think this is like the when we first time kiss with the girl. Yeah, it's like it's giving you
Yes.
some
Yes. It
crazy
is.
emotion.
It is was like, okay, in my mind, okay, I we will do something. When this will, when the first one will come, still don't know, because really I was texting more than 100 people a day, you know. But you still, even the website was like very basic one, you know. You just write some text. Oh, okay, I'm drop shipping agent, and still you don't know all the details about who's Unexpress, who's 4PX, you know, how to ship to Sweden and or how to ship to Canada. So everything is confusing, and the team is new. So this guy from Singapore, I think I was lucky because he wants some product, and I think his other agent like is out of stock or cannot handle the thing. So I tell no, it's okay, and he asked for some discount, and I give him the discount. you know so and I remember that, like, okay, what when I talk with my Chinese finance, what is PayPal? You want I open PayPal account, because to receive the money, you know and it was like really, you need to have Wise and all the payment gateways. So when I see the first $81 he transfer, I was like, oh, like I'm super happy. So we very fast, my partner go buy the products by himself. We pack it, we do the label, you know. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I see that there are so many guys writing that you are still like top. You're like I see, like yeah, your team is amazing, and so you have keep focusing on the team, and you have done. I can give from my experience working with your team. Answer after the work hours. I know they do this additional extra mile, and that's so. Let's build this idea, because maybe somebody doesn't understand what means dropshipping agency, because we think, okay, what was my thinking of how you can succeed in e-commerce. So you find some unique product. You build some unique marketing, and then
Yes,
you get a lot of money out of that. But right now, when I was starting to work with guys like you, I was understanding there's already demand. There's already tons and tons of demand, and the
yes,
question is, if you want to benefit on that demand, so products is already selling. You can see in Amazon in every place, product is already selling. So you need to have somebody who helps you get the best product in the best delivery price, the best everything. So can you tell me the more this details about the dropshipping agency and what their work is? Because I think for many guys who are starting to go this e-commerce road, they even doesn't understand that they need some agent or somebody who is helping them to solve those delivery problems. Because when we start the road, it's about demand. Let's create demand. This is the problem. But I can see from my experience, the biggest problem is supplying the demand. That's the biggest problem, because win that who has stock, who has the best prices, and he can offer the best prices to their clients too. So give me more details about dropshipping agency, what you are doing, guys, how you are helping to businesses, how you have created this, fishing road.
Yeah, I will make it very simple. I think the most difficult part in dropshipping business is to find a supplier. This is one of the hardest thing, because for the advertising, for finding the product, for building your store is something you could do and you could manage by yourself. But finding a supplier, a trusty one, to find for you the right product with the good quality and good price, this is something is not easy. So instead of like, okay, if you are running, like, even if you are running a niche store or a general store, imagine that you need to come for AliExpress and talk with 6 or 7 or 8 suppliers at the same time, so we remove all this, hustle, and tell you, okay, just come talk with us. We will do the sourcing whatsoever is your product, because we are in China, and we get you the best prices, and we will get you the best quality. And many of people who's like working with us, they know that we do the inspection before we ship. We check the quality, because we know that once your product is shipped, and if you have an issue, so your store will be destroyed. Your business will be off. PayPal will give you a nightmare. Stripe will destroy you. So everywhere you will be like, it will be a nightmare. So we do our best to check the quality and to get you the best price, to compete, and to increase your profit, because we know the calculation is only about, you are there to make money, and we want to support you to make money.
Yeah, that's people maybe didn't get that, but I had this problem. I don't know, guys, maybe you have the same problem. Just let me in the comments. I see that you are really active in the comments. So there's the questions about the links. Everything will be in the description, so you can find in the description the mutual link, everything. So we will add everything here, so don't worry about that. Just let's inspire from you. So when you have decided, okay, I will sell this product, this something I think it's good, I like it, let's start to sell it. Then this problem to find a supplier who delivers the product, that's the biggest problem, because I have done it already, and only the third supplier sent me the product and gave me the product, it wasn't an image. So this is the huge problem when you go to the AliExpress or Alibaba, whatever, where you go, you will find this problem, because those guys who is there, they are still some agents. They are like, they try to act like a factory, but in the end of the day, I think most of them are agents who doesn't do good work in their side. So you come to Mutual, you show the product what you need, or you find in the database what you have, and you do all the things what should be done, what you will do manually, and you can sell the best product for the best price, right?
Correct. And as well, we hire our own IT team. We build our app from scratch. Yeah, and it's authorized by Shopify, and that was like one huge step for us. Also, we are authorized by, I don't know if you know Light Funnel.
Like funnel?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
it's another. They are the newcomers. They are the big guys coming soon. They are growing.
okay.
Growing. Yeah. They are a very good friends of mine.
Okay, I'll
I
check
don't
them.
know. I think the CEO somewhere here. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah. So, so we have Shopify and we have Light Funnel. So all the subscribers who who run Shopify stores or Light Funnel, they come for us, and we start. We build the app by ourselves. It's coding from scratch because we do it step by step. I know the needs of the dropshippers. You know, you want you want a winning product with a very good price, fast shipping, no issues. Uh, and if you need some extra content, like you need to have the photo, the video later. If your product if you start to scale, we'll support you more. Like we'll do for you the branding, we'll help you with customize your product. Negotiate with the factory. Even now we do the mold, from zero. So we create for you the mold for your product, and we do it from scratch. So we help you to build your brand.
Yeah, this something I changed my mind how to get some huge success in e-commerce, and I think this is if you can find demand, if you know the product is selling, you just find the best supplier and just take percentage, take part of the pie from already existing demand what you need, and that's perfect for you. So tell me more about your road from this $81 until the moment when you have right now. So what has been the biggest challenge? Because you are telling that you are doing that, you are doing that, you are doing that. I know that in the start, you try to do all those things. It doesn't always be perfect and etc. So maybe you can share more this road, so we as e-com owners we can understand what problems will be in the future for us here.
It uh, after we start, it was like, okay, so I start to think, okay, now even if you start to have like more clients, what I should do, like, because when I see the $81, so I was happy. So I know there is something coming. So my second client was from Holland, and he do with me like he have 50 or 60 orders a day. So it was the second one, and he sent me $2,000. This time, like my partners, okay, we want to take big warehouse and we want to expand with, till no, wait, just because we just start. So it was like, okay, it is like a very complicated puzzle. Huh? So you need to find the customer, and you need to build to be ready to get more clients. So we go step by step. We start like, first we don't have the app, so you just connect your store. We start with CSV files. First, because we don't. So you send me the CSV files. I will do the Excel for you, prepare it, and send you the total in Excel. Like, okay, your total invoice is 200, so you pay me 200, and which also hurt us a lot, because many people, oh no, this company is like, if you don't have the system, I'm not interested to work. So we start step by step. We connect one Chinese app to our to our Shopify customers. So it wasn't our app, and we start to get like more clients and more issues. Because
Of
the
course.
learning curve. Huh? Yeah. So it was like, yeah. And when come, I think it was 2020, when we come the big season, when all the world is infected by Corona. Yeah. And that was, believe me, a nightmare, you know, because we get a huge big drop shippers coming for us. They are scaling. We get like customers who do 1,500, 2,000 orders a day. And
Crazy.
yes, and you need to do all this by yourself. And the team is like, so we sleep in office, we do everything, like, just to keep. Yeah. After when we just get our bigger warehouse, like we get more bigger warehouse, we start to have the team. So we start to be like relaxing, and step by step to expand. Yeah.
Yeah, that's always hard. It's always I have this saying: if you think it's hard right now, believe me, it will become harder. But it's like you just become as a person, you become better to solve those problems, to
Sure.
overcome those things.
Sure.
And I think that's the biggest thing, guys. If you have any problems, if you have any challenges right now, just think from the from perspective, you need to become better to solve those problems. When you will
Yes.
become the better, you can grow your business because the big amount, the big money will not come if you are not ready. So you just need to go. So you told the first order is $81. Yeah. What's the biggest order you had in these last years? What's the biggest order, or maybe some amount which is like, which gives this perspective of how much you have grown in this period?
$138,000.
Okay, from 81 to 138. It's not bad. I think it's many times.
Yes. No, I mean this is one order.
I understand.
Yeah.
So it's like 2,000 and then 1,000, more than 1,000, 1,500 gross in
Yes.
order size. So that's
Yes.
crazy. That's
Yes.
crazy. Amazing. So I think maybe there's something else you want to share from your road, so we can inspire people to go this e-commerce road, because I think it's important to start doing those things and um to not be afraid of going in, because many people, as you told, the problems will become more.
Hmm.
Don't be afraid of that, because you will become better and you can sell any problem. Maybe in this role you have something you want to share more. What keeps you moving, what keeps you energy in a daily life.
You can read or no?
The excuses are not valid.
Yes. Yes. Really, no. I guess that uh, if if you put your your plan, your goal, and you just keep moving, you know, and you need to take the risk, because as you know, not taking a risk is the most risky. You know, you should take the risk whatsoever, because uh, if if I think like, okay, I will stay my office, no need to expand on the system, or no need to expand on the warehouse, or no need to expand on the app, or in anything. So I will stay like, okay, I am still in my office, and I am, instead of scaling, I will like diving, so no, I'm taking the risk, and we keep moving. And the advice what I will give, like especially for dropshippers, because now we have more than 4,000 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep trying. It will happen. Believe me. Me myself, as you know, that I join BBA, and I am now building also my own brand on uh, on
Oh,
dropshipping.
okay,
Yeah.
man.
So we start. I was like, okay, I was delaying this because I was like little bit busy, yeah. But after I had a meeting with the team, and we decide to start. We have some meetings with the factory. We take our product, we do the branding, and we start. So uh, we start in July, and the second day we run the ads, the sales start to come. You
You're a
know,
lucky one.
yeah, yeah. So the advice what I will say, like, keep trying, because there is a place for everyone. Believe me, there is
Yeah.
a place for everyone. And I am against anyone says that drop shipping is dying, or e-commerce is dying, or is dead, because as long as there is an online, an internet, products from China.
And
So this,
electricity.
uh,
And electricity.
yes, yes, this is important. So this will keep yeah. Also, that in China, believe me, every single day there is a new product. It is like crazy, because maybe people say, okay, now I see the product on AliExpress or in Amazon or on Alibaba, but every single day we have a new products, and thousands of products, not only one or two or 10, thousands of products. So as long as Chinese keep manufacturing products, we have internet, and no, you can keep moving. Keep
Yeah, there's place for everyone, and that's a
sure.
crazy thing because this is like, as I told, 50% growth in the next 3 years for e-commerce. So it means
Yes.
right now 900 billion, it will be 1.5 trillion. So there's place for all of us, and making these relationships like the same what we are doing right now. We are making relationships, and I'm happy that you joined this one, and we can share this story because we all
Mm.
start with $80 or maybe $10 or maybe one order, but that's what you need to feel that it wasn't enough for you, this $80. But when you understood that somebody's paying you money, or
Yes.
I remember this feeling when you wake up in the morning and you have notifications in your Shopify store that you have got this first sales, and you was like, I was sleeping and I made money in my sleep. I was like, crazy. This is, I don't need to call nobody because I've made my first millions with the calling, cold calling, because I had a logistics company, and this was crazy. I was 1,000 calls a day I was making, and then I just woke up one day and I understood. Oh, I was sleeping and made money. So I think this is the amazing way if you want to make. I would say it's not a side hustle. Don't do it as a side hustle because
Sure.
this
No.
is something. It's a problem. But let's talk about one more thing because let's. I made the same step. I started my own e-commerce store, and I will tell you why I did that, and maybe you can after that share that because I had e-commerce stores before. Then I
Mm.
had a community. I built the biggest community in my country in e-commerce, so it's a huge community right now. Then I had an agency, and when I was working with agency all the time, I understood that I don't feel any more clients like clients. I don't
Mm.
feel all their pain. I don't feel everything. And I was thinking, okay, I need to build my own brand. So I am all the time when I'm talking with my agency team, I'm all the time sitting in the pants of my customers.
Mm.
Because if I have my own brand and I'm thinking how to grow that brand, that means if I am going into meeting with the client or I'm going in meeting with the team, I all the time watch the situation as a client, and I'm, advocate of my clients. I know what
Yes.
they want to pay because I started as an e-commerce. I built one e-commerce brand from nothing to several millions. This was my first success, and all that knowledge I was putting after that in the community because I know what people need when they are growing. After that in agency, and then doing several years the agency stuff, I understood that I a little bit forget other their pains, and that's why I started to build my own brand. And there will be I have a Telegram group where I'm sharing every step. So if somebody wants to see it, it's in description. So tell me why you started your own brand.
Um, I feel that okay. As a dropshipping agent, it is a very good now, like very stable business. You understand me? But at the same time, you want to build, like some brand with you can also could be able to scale it. Like to get and it is like have two side, huh? Like uh, one side is like. You want to do something like to support, like maybe to hire more people to get more business, and the other side for sure that like you want to make like as you say is like you wake up and you see that you are making money while you are asleep. Yeah. So the other side is personal, is like really we want to build brand, for us in e-commerce instead of like with the dropshipping agency. Yeah. So this is the story, and our brand is like too much about emotion, you know and it's a very unique brand. So we love it, and we know that we can scale it.
I would say we are going back to the roots. We are going where we started. We are just going with a different knowledge, with different things, with different way of scale that. And sometimes I think maybe this is our case with you, that we started as e-commerce owners, then we go and learn everything about the e-commerce, and then we go back to start a new brand, to build it and make it huge, because everyone wants some a billion brands. Of course, it's like it's a huge thing. So I hope you will create it, and because
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of knowledge to do that, because you have been in that market for a long time.
Yes.
So I just wanted to add everything together. Then you can add your final words, and we can let guys go and make money with e-commerce. So the first thing I was thinking from my side was, you understood that you don't want to be only a fisherman. You want to start to make those fishing rods, and you understand that China is the place where it happens. So I need to be there. Then the second road, you found somebody who can help you with taking off some responsibilities for you, so you can focus on the things what makes you money. You made some first money, you understood, okay, this is working, let's scale it up. And after that, the excuse is not wallet. And
Yes.
this built everything else, because you know that we can build this belief, because this is the biggest problem, guys. When we are building something, in the end of the day, sometimes we will be only ones who understand where we are going and keep believing to the thing what we do. And only when we will be like honest, and when we will believe from the heart, all our team will start to believe too. So this the thing, this the way how we think, it's real very important. So yeah, keep yourself motivated, because that's the biggest thing what you will need in the future. And yeah, and then you are back to the roots, and building the billion brand, and taking over with a e-commerce brand too. So happy to hear. Maybe there's something I missed and you want to add. And yeah.
No, nothing. Just as you says that it is like become like, as I tell you in the beginning, it's like a puzzle, and you need to, as you says, like uh, to find some people to support your back. To as you says, like I see the money is coming, so I scale it and we take the risk, and the excuse are yeah. And me and my team, we have like uh, one huge dream, like one very big dream. Yeah. And it is to be like when sometimes we have the meetings, and we have like the brainstorming, yeah, and talking, and we keep asking ourselves, why we not be the number one company in China? Yeah, very simple. Maybe it's very hard question, but it's for us like start to be like, okay, why not? Yeah.
I had the same one dream, and I want to get 1% of total e-commerce revenue in the world. So
Mm,
that goes through my hands, through my team hands, and that's
yeah.
that's simple. It's like 1%. It's nothing, but
Yes.
still, it's like a huge. I was starting this with the idea that I will build the best e-commerce team in the world, and that's still we try to do the world-class service, and the same as you, giving all the things to our clients. But yeah, in one moment you understand that the more things you can affect, the interesting your life become. So I hope we will meet in the China or somewhere between this, because we are building right now big plans with you, and I hope it will succeed, and
Yeah.
we will become one of
Yeah.
your my target right now.
We will
But
keep supporting you. Don't worry.
my target is become your biggest client right now. So so this podcast brings us to the new heights, and yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you for being here. Maybe add your final things, and let's get it done.
I would like really to thank you for having me here. I appreciate it. For you and for your team also, I wish you the, the best of luck, you know. And I wish you the happy sales, like sales what makes you really happy. And you just know on the side of like you are my now business client, be sure that I'm not telling you this because now I am with you. No, I will keep supporting you until you scale it to the moon and we do it together. Don't worry.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
One day you understand it's better to do together, and that's the moment for me right now.
Yes. Exactly.
So I
Exactly.
can show you. Let's just get a call from
Ah.
So money is calling. We need to end this live. Thank you guys for coming, and see you next time.
Yes. Exactly.
Bye.